Did you know the average person consumes nearly 60 pounds of added sugar each year? That's like eating 22 teaspoons of sugar every single day. It's a shocking number, and it's a major contributor to a host of health problems. We're constantly told to cut back, but the cravings are real. What if there was a simple, delicious swap that could make a real difference? That's what we're diving into today. The ultimate showdown: sugar versus honey. It's not just about which one tastes better in your tea. We're exploring if switching to this golden natural sweetener can actually improve your health. Is honey truly the healthier hero it's made out to be, or is it just sugar in a different costume?
Yes.
Stick around, because the answers might surprise you and change the way you sweeten your life. Let's be honest. We have a complicated relationship with sugar. It's in everything from our morning cereal to our evening pasta sauce. It gives us that quick burst of energy and comfort, but the crash that follows is brutal, and the long-term effects, they're even less sweet. Excessive consumption of refined sugar, the white stuff we're all familiar with, is linked to a whole range of health issues. We're talking about an increased risk of weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even issues with our skin and mood. It creates a cycle of spikes and crashes in our blood sugar, leaving us feeling tired, irritable, and craving even more sugar. It's a vicious cycle that many of us feel trapped in. Because of this, more and more people are on the hunt for healthier alternatives. We're scanning labels and trying to make smarter choices. This search has led many of us straight to the beehive, asking if honey is the answer. It's natural, it's been used for centuries, and it just feels healthier, right? But is that feeling based on fact? Let's break down the science behind this sweet dilemma and see if making the switch is really worth it. So what's the real difference between a spoonful of sugar and a spoonful of honey? At a glance, they might seem similar. Both are carbohydrates, and both provide sweetness. But when you look closer, the story changes. Table sugar, or sucrose, is made up of 50% glucose and 50% fructose, bonded together. Your body has to break this bond down before it can use them for energy. Honey, on the other hand, is a bit more complex. It's also composed of glucose and fructose, but they exist as separate molecules. Plus, honey contains about 20% water, along with trace amounts of vitamins, minerals like potassium and iron, and powerful antioxidants. This difference in composition is crucial. One of the most important factors to consider is the glycemic index, or GI. The GI measures how quickly a food raises your blood sugar levels. Refined sugar has a higher GI, meaning it causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by that dreaded crash. Honey generally has a lower glycemic index. This means it releases sugar into the bloodstream more slowly, providing a more stable and sustained energy source without the dramatic highs and lows. The antioxidants in honey, particularly in darker, less processed varieties, also offer an extra health punch, helping to fight inflammation and cellular damage in the body. So while both are sweet, honey comes with a few extra nutritional perks that sugar simply doesn't have. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. What actually happens when you make the switch? Let's say you commit to swapping out all the refined sugar in your diet for honey for a month. What can you realistically expect? Well, many people report some fascinating changes. First, let's talk energy. Remember that roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes from sugar? With honey's lower glycemic index, you're more likely to experience steadier energy levels throughout the day. That mid-afternoon slump that has you reaching for another cookie, it might just become a thing of the past. You'll feel more balanced and sustained. Next up, cravings. The cycle of sugar highs and lows often triggers intense cravings for more sweet stuff. By stabilizing your blood sugar with honey, you can actually help to break this cycle. Your body won't be screaming for a quick fix, and you might find your desire for intensely sweet foods starts to diminish over time. But here's a key point. Portion control is still essential. Honey is slightly sweeter than sugar, so you can often use less to achieve the same level of sweetness. It's also higher in calories per tablespoon, so it's not a free-for-all. The goal is to use it mindfully. Some people also notice improvements in things like seasonal allergy symptoms, thanks to the local pollen found in raw, local honey, and even better digestion due to its prebiotic properties that feed the good bacteria in your gut. So, the impact can be surprisingly holistic. So, to recap, while both sugar and honey are sweeteners that should be used in moderation, swapping sugar for honey can offer some real advantages.
Oh.
Honey brings more to the table with its antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals.
Oh.
Its lower glycemic index can lead to more stable energy levels and help curb those intense sugar cravings. It's a more natural, less processed option that works with your body, not against it. Remember, the key is moderation and choosing a quality, preferably raw and local honey, to get the most benefits. It's not about eliminating sweetness, but about making a smarter, more mindful choice. What has your experience been? Are you team sugar or team honey? Let me know down in the comments side. I'd love to hear your story. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.